So the logic of government getting involved in misinformation, and it started with Jen Psaki. Is that how you're saying her name?
I
Psaki.
guess.
Biden's spokesperson last July, sort of was browbeating specifically Facebook, I think, saying there's been too much misinformation about COVID, and Biden a couple days later comes out and says, because he's Biden and he's perhaps not as cogent as he should be, that Facebook was literally killing people because of COVID misinformation.
Oh.
And it is like right after that, it seems like the COVID misinformation campaigns on social media ramped up dramatically, because it's sort of like the mob making you an offer you can't refuse. The government saying, if you don't fix this problem, we will fix it for you.
It's insane how they were so open about the White House going to Facebook and saying all this, and nobody was really up in arms about it. People welcomed and embraced the idea that the government should have a say in what information is posted online. For a group of people that constantly calls everybody else Russian assets and Soviet spies and all this kind of stuff, they're acting like the freaking KGB. They're acting like posting quote unquote misinformation should get you canceled, should get your profile shut down, and it won't just end at your Facebook profile. It'll go to PayPal. It'll go to Uber. You won't be able to function in society if you post misinformation.
Yeah, and that's the Chinese social credit system.
Yeah.
And they've built this infrastructure. But fast forward to, I have to read this because I screw up his name. But in March of this year, the Surgeon General, who knew the Surgeon General had this kind of power, Dr. Vivek Murthy, announced a huge campaign against health misinformation, demanding from social media companies that they share the data of people that are spreading misinformation. And the irony of this is because by the time he announces this campaign, almost all of the claims, and I won't say them explicitly so that we don't get a strike, but all of the government's claims about, not all of them, but some of their most outrageous claims about vaccination and lockdowns and all the things that are misinformation had by that point been acknowledged even in mainstream media, corporate media, that it wasn't true anyway. Yeah. And yet they're marching forward. They're like zombies. They're just like, we're going to keep enforcing this.
They don't want to admit they're wrong, and they know that if they admit they're wrong, then they'll lose their power, or at least lose the power, a lot of the power they've gained during the pandemic. And I saw this meme. It was really funny, but it was like the difference between a right-wing conspiracy theory and reality is about 6 months. And it's been so true. It's been so true the last 2 years. Everything, I won't repeat it, but everything that the Facebook boomer memes were saying basically became true this year. And it's just, it's like a full circle moment, but I'll get banned if I say it.